a few weeks into this now. It's about time you start getting it right. Canada's greatest active professional wrestler, with all due respects to Bret Hart's mushhead, and yes, an independent wrestling sensation worldwide. And we're out here this week with a special grudge tag team match.
That is true. Last week, of course, we saw the Ballard brothers pull a quick one over Reggie Marley.
Well, the Ebony Express now out in full power. Mr. JQ Public having recovered from the, shall we say, injuries, be them minor, suffered at the hands of Larry Destiny during one of the greatest matches in independent wrestling history. And the Ebony Express looks to pull one of their own over now on the Ballard brothers. And you know what the Ballard brothers appearance means?
Puppies?
Puppies.
Oh, I love it when you say that.
So this is where the party is at. Steve, what you have here is tag team excellence. You follow the lines of Christian Edge. Rocky and Rick Johnson. We'll tell you something else about the brothers. Last time, they tried to come out here and try to outsmart us. Well, this time, I want two of them to come out here and bring that little girl.
Yes, bring her on.
So she can find us what the Ebony Express is about. And we can teach her all about being
By the sounds of things, Scott, I think they want to ride the Skin Express to Tuna Town, but that's another subject.
Well, the Ebony Express here talking real big this week, but maybe they ought to get a few wins under their belts before they start calling out some of the top tag teams in wrestling.
Very true. The Ebony Express, great tag team, an excellent tag team. Have some wins in some other independents, but this isn't your regular independent. This is the Extreme Wrestling Coalition, and we have the best athletes here tonight.
Well, I'll tell you something, the Ballard brothers, having made a wonderful addition to the great sport of hockey in bringing us the wonderful American institution of cheerleaders.
Very, very delicious point. Now they're taunting these fans out here with the American flag.
What a great duo on the outside of the ring right now. And yes, the Ballard brothers are standing there too.
Oh, she makes a good pair, doesn't she? I mean, the Ballard brothers make a good pair, Scott. I'm sorry.
Well, the Ebony Express, much like any man that spends the night with Melissa, are going to have their hands full.
Oh, the Ballard brothers have no friends here, that's for sure. But the Ebony Express, the fans seem to like them. Who's your pick for this one, Scott?
Well, I'll tell you something. If I had a little tart like that in my corner to go home to, I think I'd come out on the winning end most nights.
Think she's good at driving standard?
I think that the Ebony Express better have rolled a real fat one here this week for the onslaught they're about to take.
Oh, the Ebony Express. Always come prepared, that's for sure. And looks like JQ Public to start this one. Is that the Ballard brothers getting down? Man.
Showing that white boys can be a little fly themselves. The Ballard brothers know how to boogie.
Oh, they sure do. And the fans taking exception to, which Ballard is that? Shannon?
That would be Shannon there. Notice the knee brace and the number 23.
Thank you, Scott. Oh, and attacking from behind now. A series of clubbing forearms to the back. Irish whip. Oh, and a devastating elbow right to the
JQ Public quickly finding himself right where we last saw him, on his back.
Double Irish whip. Oh, a double boot. All behind the referee's back, I might add. Double Russian leg sweep. Some excellent tag team.
Well, showing
maneuvers.
the kind of sync that only brothers can, the Ballard brothers in control early on.
A series of right hands. Getting in the referee's face now is Shannon Ballard. And they have JQ Public right where they want him. It's going for another Irish whip. Looking for maybe a backdrop. And JQ Public says, no way. Pulls him down, feels him down by his hair. Oh, and a huge right hand. Oh, and a drop kick. Sends Shannon Ballard to the floor.
JQ Public getting a little bit of House of Fire going on. Bringing his partner in here, looking for, what are they going with here?
I don't know, look. Oh, a baseball slide. Irish whip baseball slide. Excellent tag team maneuver.
Ebony Express showing a little bit of teamwork of themselves, but yet, how many times can Public turn his back to an opponent?
Oh, that is true. He was going for a pescado maybe. And now, oh no! Backdropping his opponent onto the two men on the floor. Almost a cross body block. Now JQ Public getting this crowd into it, and they are rumbling. This place is going crazy.
JQ Public left standing tall and looking little
A suicide dive over the top rope.
Ay caramba, a little bit south of the border.
That was huge. Absolutely huge. Diving over the top rope. A man his size. That is amazing. Oh, they're taking a little time to pose with the fans here for a picture.
See, they need to stay right on top of the Ballard brothers and keep this action inside of the ring where they can get the pin.
Jay, well, we got a nice shot down here. Your little cheerleader friend.
No, sweetie, dive this way.
Oh my God! A cross body block onto the two Ballard brothers. I wouldn't mind being the Ballard brothers right now.
There's nothing I love more than a girl who likes to dive.
Very well put. Very articulate. Scott D. Moore, folks. And now the Ebony Express has got this crowd jacked. That was amazing cross body block from Melissa.
Well, the Ebony Express certainly have things going well in their way. Although the true winners may still be the Ballard brothers, as they were the ones pinned under Melissa.
That is a very good point. I think they won this already. And in fact, they think they won it. They're going home. I think they're taking their ball and going home. The fans taking exception to that.
Well, they need to take care of their booty. I mean, their manager.
Shane, Ballard brother, in the ring now. And now Shannon. And now a tag. It was good and legal.
Ballard brothers doing well to slow this one back down after the Ebony Express having everything going their way.
That is true. Slows him down with an arm wringer. Oh, look at him holding out. JQ Public. Hey, if you want to wrestle technical, he'll go with you. With a side headlock now applied. Oh, and a wrenching and then that headlock. Takes him out of the headlock with an Irish whip. Oh, and a shoulder tackle. JQ, drop down. Looking for a hip toss. JQ blocking. Oh, and a clothesline. A devastating clothesline, I might add.
JQ Public showing that these last couple of years on the independent scene, he's learned his lessons well.
A double Irish whip here from the Ebony Express. Oh, and a double clothesline. Oh, look at this. A double elbow. Both these teams are so tag team technically sound. I mean,
a little bit of sync, shuck and jive by the Ebony Express leaves the Ballard brothers down and almost out.
Almost like they left them in Motown. And a huge leg drop by Reggie. 1, 2, I think that could be it. Oh, barely kicks out. That was a huge leg drop right across the throat.
Well, the Ballard brothers in trouble here, and Shane in the ring, needing maybe a little bit of help from his brother to help turn this around.
Now JQ in firm control now of Shane. JQ with a big right hand. Looks like he's going for an Irish whip here. Sends him off. And oh, a huge elbow. I mean, he flew in the air with that elbow. There's the hook and leg. 1, 2. Oh.
Well, JQ Public certainly carrying the brunt of the workload for his team here this week and doing quite a fine job of it.
Looks like, oh, a bit of a scuffle there. Tagging to Reggie Marley. Marley's in now. Looks like some more double team tactics. The Ebony Express. Could we see another double Irish whip? Oh, double back elbow. Oh no, I don't know what they're gonna do here. Double pickup. Oh, and a double face buster. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out of the double face buster. Almost a version of a flapjack type maneuver.
Well, the Express having everything their way right now. What they need now is to pull that one move out from their belt. The one move that can put the Ballards down and pin them for the 3.
That is true. I mean, I think they're doing a very good job of singling the man out. Oh, and there's a tag. And the thing about tag team wrestling is you do all that work to, oh, I don't know. It looks like a hip toss into a neck breaker. Like I was saying, the thing about tag team wrestling is you have to isolate your opponent, and when the opponent tags out, it seems to throw off your game plan, Scott.
Well, you have to go back and start your entire game plan back over. But one thing that the Ebony Express is lacking so far today, they have no shortage of great moves like we just saw tonight.
Oh, the kick out.
But you've got to pick a body part and work on it, and that's something they've yet to do here.
That is true, and looks like a blind tag there. I don't know if JQ Public saw that. Oh, Shannon goes down, but Shane's in the ring. He tagged in legally. Oh, and look at that! Sky high leg lariat. Now raining in blows again to the head of JQ Public. What do you think about that sky high leg lariat? That was huge.
Very nicely executed, and he got the springboard off of his brother's back, and that leaves JQ Public in a precarious position.
Oh, taunting Reggie now, and Reggie, coaxed into the ring. The referee's distracted. Oh, we're gonna have some trouble here. There's Melissa in the ring. What's she gonna do? Oh, she's used to that position, that's for sure. Drops a leg on him. I think that's it. 1, 2. Oh man.
Where I come from, that would have cost Mr. Public about 50 bucks.
I wouldn't mind having her legs wrapped around me, that's for sure. Irish whip now. JQ to the buckle. Oh, puts the foot up right in the face of Shannon Ballard. Oh, going for a clothesline. Oh, and a DDT. Reverses the clothesline into a DDT. Devastating. Looking for the pin now. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out. Barely.
Both teams now have exchanged great moves back and forth. It's time for one team to pick a body part, establish dominance, and go to work.
That's true. Cut the man off, isolate him in the ring. Keep him on your side. Oh, the hip toss. Look at this tag team maneuvering. Oh, and a splash. A shoulder high splash. 1, 2, and a kick out. Excellent tag team maneuvering.
JQ Public has logged quite a lot of ring time here tonight. And with the effects still left from Larry Destiny a couple of weeks back, he better make the tag real fast.
That is definitely true. They picked on perhaps the weak link of the team after JQ Public losing to Larry Destiny 2 weeks back. I mean, after that move, I mean, no one can be 100%, especially the beating he's been taking for the last 5 minutes in this contest, Scott. Oh, JQ turns around with a sunset flip. This could be in. 1, 2, no. Oh, look at, right on top of things. Excellent tag team maneuvering. Right on top of
After facing the road's end by Larry Destiny, and it's very important that the brothers here start concentrating on Public's neck.
Oh, look at more. Oh, there it is. Elbow right to the base of the neck.
They're now starting to concentrate on that neck, because when Larry Destiny hit what he likes to call the end of the road, I'm sure he's done some kind of internal damage, and there we see it. The Boston Crab comboed with the the camel clutch, going to back on the legs, the back, and the neck, all in sync.
Oh, that definitely hurts. Definitely hurts. I mean, he was suspended from the ring. He wasn't even touching the mat, Scott. That had to hurt.
Well, that was a great move, but now you see they cinched right back into the head and neck region. That's the part of the body that's vulnerable. That's the part of the body they need to concentrate on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fans rallying behind JQ Public. JQ, can he get it done here? Oh, come on. Distracted the referee. They just muscle him down and put him back into, I think, did they switch there?
How many times do we have to talk about the different numbers on the jerseys?
Well, they got a very sound strategy here. I mean, that's definitely a bonus when you have a twin brother for a tag team. Oh, picks him up and just dumps him off in the corner. Now tagging out to his brother Shannon. Oh, look at, oh, he's holding that leg, that knee. I don't know. Oh my God. Oh. Devastating drop kick to the leg.
And although Public kicked out, they probably just ruined any chance of Public ever satisfying Miss Melissa.
Oh, that is true. That was a bit south of the border, if you know what I'm talking about, fans. And the fans again rallying behind JQ Public. Can he get it done here? An excellent tag team match we've seen so far. Elbow, elbow, and another one. JQ coming off the rope with a head of steam. Ducks an elbow. JQ, and a huge, full Nelson slam by JQ Public. That could be the turning point in this one. If he can only reach over and touch Reggie Marley's hand. He's only about 8 feet away now. If he can only get that, I think they could have the match, Scott. It's very
Marley,
intense.
having spent a good majority of the time on the apron, is fresh and primed and ready to explode.
There's a tag to Reggie Marley. Reggie Marley comes in a head of steam. Whoa, two big, huge right hands. And another one. Clothesline. Clothesline. Drop kick. High, right in the side of the temple. Oh, and another high drop kick.
Well, Marley making the brothers do their best Cheech and Chong expression because they're going up in smoke.
Oh. Oh my God. He just attacked Miss Melissa. I don't know if I... Here's greetings from Jamaica. Oh, that is it. 1, 2, oh! His brother there in time was saving for the greetings of Jamaica.
Great save there by Shannon, but one question, how is the lovely Melissa's puppies doing?
Oh man,
I think I should go check on them.
Oh, you're staying right here, come on. Oh, a little spin around, oh, and a double drop toe hold into the turnbuckles. Ballard brothers know each other so well.
Well, having spent their entire lives together, they think and act as one.
Oh, look at this move. I don't think Oh! A sky-high, almost another face jam. Very nicely executed. A 2 count, barely. JQ Public barely there to save him. I don't know if he would have kicked out. In fact, I think it would have been over.
Well, it certainly would have been over. But much like the brothers work as a team, the Ebony Express very experienced as a duo, showing that they can work as an in-sync tandem as well.
This, right now, is when stamina comes into play. And a DDT by Reggie. This is when stamina comes into play. These men have been going for a greater part of 15 minutes here in this contest. Back and forth wrestling. I think it's going to come out to stamina now.
Well, it's going to come out to one of these two men needing to get up and on their feet. And there we see the brothers pulling their little switcheroo a la Killer Bees.
Their trademark switcheroo. And that doesn't bode well for Reggie Marley. Reggie back up looking for a clothesline, and this is just... Oh! There it is. A flatliner. And... Oh! Reggie Marley barely kicks out of that. I don't know how he kicked out, Scott.
Well, I'm not sure how he kicked out of that either. And we're basically at a point here now where both teams, having used their A material, they're now having to dig deep into their bag of tricks to see who's got the most gas left.
Oh, look at huge leg drop. Oh, man! That's all she wrote. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Take her home. The Ebony Express win. A highly fueled tag team contest here. This match is back and forth the whole match. Ebony Express pull one out of their hat. Like you said, Scott, they had to pull out the big move. The big move is what did the trick.
Well, roll one up and smoke it, because the Ebony Express coming out on top here this week. The brothers Ballard, they came out here last week. They got the 2-minute for instigating, and now they've got the game misconduct.
That was an excellent tag team match. That's only a sample of what you see here in the XWC, the Extreme Wrestling Coalition. That is tag team action personified. One of the greatest independent tag team matches I've ever witnessed. An excellent contest, both teams doing their part. course, the guillotine leg drop was the end of that one.